All right. Hi. Two hands this time. Hi. It's your boy Ray. Today is January 26, 2014, and we are officially 12 weeks out from the Washington State Natural on April 19th in Edmonds, Washington. Man, dude, it definitely feels like it's around the corner, you know? Like it's the 26th right now, 26th of January. January is almost over. February is around the corner. For me, it feels like we just entered mid-January. That's what it feels for me right now. That's how messed up my sense of time is. So, man, yeah, I gotta fix that. It's kind of like my sleeping schedule, because I found this new video game I'm playing. It's called Vindictus. It's a free-to-play MMORPG for the PC, and it's a pretty good game. And I've been losing sleep here and there. And this is why I quit a lot of games that I know that I would be addicted to going into Counter Strike because when I start playing a video game, right? I start playing a video game. I grind at it. I'm gonna be awake, especially with the nature of my job where I just work in the afternoons. I could be awake a little bit later in the morning, before I go to bed and still get 6 hours of sleep. But I've been getting like 5 hours of sleep and putting snooze on my alarm clock. So yeah, I need to stop that. I need to stop that. So but yeah, this is why I got the Diablo 3 stuff out of the way because I know that I wanted to get something in Diablo 3 before the expansion comes out. And so yeah, that's why I'm not playing Diablo 3 right now. But to replace that with another game, okay, that's a totally different problem. But let's get into the fitness stuff. Let's get into the fitness stuff. So I'm starting off this week at 146. So we're gonna aim for hopefully another 2 pounds this week. Hopefully. And I don't want to have the same thing happen last week where I lost 2 pounds fairly early, and then I would have to play maintenance to not make sure it drops down below that. But for me, I feel like maybe I should have let it drop down, but I feel like it probably would have been dangerous size-wise for me. But I'm already a small guy, so whatever. I already lost my size anyways. I remember how big I was back in the off season, and I do kind of miss that just a little bit, just a little bit. I do miss the size of my arms, right? I miss that, but let's not dwell on that. Let's not dwell on that. But anyways, let's talk about my weekend really quick. So Friday, I came to the conclusion that my pool workouts are not as fatiguing or exhausting that I thought it would be. And I just now came to that conclusion. Um, since last Friday I didn't do any type of cardio, and usually after cardio I'm just tired simply because I just did hit cardio. But usually before I get into cardio, I kind of get a grasp of how I'm feeling before I get in there, because that usually determines how many rounds of hit cardio I would do, or how many minutes on say doing low intensity steady state I would do. So getting done with my back workout, I was like, I'm feeling bored. Should I do something else? So I really thought about doing cardio on that day, but I was like, nah, let's just let the calories fly by and see how I go into my rest day. So yeah, I realized I'm just not doing enough, and I think I just need to maybe add a little bit more sets, or add a little bit more sets onto the existing workouts, or see if there are more things I could add on to a back workout, because I feel like I said, I feel like I'm not getting enough out of it. And also, for me, I've never done a legs push pull split before, so I'm unfamiliar doing a pull only day. So this is really weird for me. I've always grouped up my muscle groups with another muscle group. So like last year when I was on fat, back days were together with shoulders. So at least that had something to work with as far as getting the extra calorie burn through that day. So now to be like back only movements, I'm like, am I working right? Like I'm doing pretty good amount of weight and a pretty good rep range, but is it enough? Is it enough? So this is something I really need to think about before Friday's pull day this week. So, but yeah, that's what I came to conclude. Um, let's see. This weekend, let's see, this weekend. Saturday. I actually stepped into the gym on Saturday because I was extremely bored. Even like there wasn't nothing on TV. Video games. I was playing Vindictus, like I've been saying. I've been playing that, and it was extremely boring, at that point because I've been playing it for hours. So I was like, I best do something productive. So I went into the gym, and I just worked on some isolation work on my arms, like arms isolation stuff, just to get a good tech feel for it. Like, just making sure like my bicep is being contracted pretty good. I didn't do nothing too intense. I just worked with lightweight for a moderate rep range. So like I said, I just really just focused on tech because the next day would have been upper body anyway. So if I exhausted my arms going into upper body, I probably would have had a bad workout today. So yeah. And then speaking of today, I was kind of late to the gym. Yeah, I was kind of late to the gym because I was playing video games. Detrimental to my contest prep, man. That didn't allow me to do cardio, so I missed out on cardio. I got my workout in, but I didn't have enough time to do cardio, so I'm probably gonna make that up Tuesday. This Tuesday on my rest day, so I'll make it up there. I'll probably go into the gym, work on the machines rather than say walk around the neighborhood and do it at home. That way, it kind of motivates me to do something at the gym. Probably do like abs and stuff, on that day as well. So I'll have something to do. Don't stay in the gym too long. So so the plan for this week for me is to pretty much lock down my workout from here on out. Like just keep everything pretty much the same and consistent from here on out. I don't want to change exercises. The only thing that I would change is just the approach to a particular exercise and use the alternative to it. Like for instance, flat barbell bench press. Flat barbell bench press. I've been doing that for the longest time since I started contest prep, and I did it a lot during the off season. Time and time here and there, I may switch to dumbbell flat bench press. So I would opt to do that rather than say switch from flat bench press to say decline. That's changing it to even though it's a pressing movement, it's just kind of changing it to something else. And plus, I can't really use the decline anyways. That's probably a bad example, but yeah, I wouldn't want to switch the workout with something totally different. So that's why I want to make sure everything is kind of consistent, regardless if my strength is going down or even some weights are going up in certain areas. I know that just with every workout, I'm just fighting to keep everything maintained. Like today, or not today, tomorrow's leg day. As much as I want to do or want to keep 315 for a squat, I'm probably not going to be able to do it tomorrow. I'm just saying. I'm predicting that right now. Even though you're probably going to say to me, Ray, have much faith, but dude, I'm 146. 315 is already past double my body weight. So yeah, you're giving me you're putting too much false faith on me. So because I'm at that point where I know what my body is capable of doing, and so when I have that feeling where is I know I was capable of doing it, but just the way everything is set up right now, my body weight's low, my energy levels are going up and down and steadily draining, my calories are low. There's just no way I wouldn't be at an optimal 100% going in workout without having to aid of say like a pre-workout or something like that, right? Which I'm actually considering um, thinking about ordering maybe this week is to kind of get back my pre-workout stack. I still got the empty bottles. Need caffeine pill, get some L-carnitine in there. So yeah, so I need to re-up on that. Even though I got a little bit of L-carnitine left, but I think it's like 3 days. That's not enough. 3 days ain't enough. Ain't enough to use that. So yeah, just gotta need to keep the workouts consistent. If my strength is going low, well, guess what? I'm going to replan and restructure the way I'm gonna approach the workout. Like I've been saying last week, I need to adjust my numbers in order to kind of reflect what I'm doing, rather than kind of going into a workout, hit failure at like a very low amount of reps and just feel extremely crappy out of it. No, fix the workout in the way that you know that you're going to progress out of it. So it's kind of like, even though you're progressing here, you can't do it anymore, kind of step back a bit, adjust the numbers, adjust the workout to that weight, and then kind of progress up from there again. See if you can get back to that level. So that's what I want to do with the workouts. Just keep everything consistent from now on. Diet wise, I've been kind of making transition to like better food choices. You know, it's moving away from the favorite foods or the favorite. I wouldn't want to say junky foods, but the foods that I feel good eating. You know, and really go to the healthier alternatives, the calorie dense foods, because you know I'm someone who really needs to make sure that his fiber sources are really good, that um my meats are, you know, fairly high in protein. Like for example, you know, I tend to favor like a 90-10 lean meat, you know, lean ground beef, ground turkey, and stuff like that. But the other day in the store, I found this 99 one ground turkey. I'm like, whoa, that is the purest form of meat almost. And I had it today, and I added it into my burrito, and it was pretty good, but it just needed a little bit more seasoning. And that's simply because, well, it's meat. That's all it is. It's just meat. It's just protein. It's just little bits of protein just cooked. It has heat in it. So, yeah. But, you know, um, for me though, you know, I'm still kind of undisciplined as far as like my food choices go. So to think about, I need to kind of switch over to cleaner foods. Not only that, you know, maybe it might be something that I may discover that I like eating this food, but it's, you know, it's gonna get me out of the mindset of I don't want to eat food, you know, for just satisfaction. I need to eat food for, you know, for health reasons, for to just to feel good, rather than, you know, to feel good and be satisfied. I had that Pop Tart. Oops, did I said Pop Tart? I mean, like pizza for Vulcan, you know. Yeah. Anyways, so I need to get that locked down, but I've been slowly making my transition. Like I said, I've been slowly making my transition for the past couple weeks. It just needs to transition even more, and it's gonna get drastic once we get to, you know, really really deep, you know, beyond sub 10 weeks, you know. And what else? Considering my refeed days from now on, I did my refeed last Saturday, yesterday, so I'll be considering doing refeeds every week from here on out. Because what I usually do is I'm gonna be eating in my deficit 6 days a week, and then one day I'll have that refeed to get my spirits up, and then kind of repeat the process. So Sunday through Friday, eating whatever, because pretty much that's the workout block, and then Saturday is the rest day. I like to have my refeeds on a rest day, or on a Saturday particularly, because that's kind of like the social day. And so, if I ever wanted to have free time, well, I have free time to hang out with friends, and I also have free time to eat a little bit. A little bit. I don't consider refeed day like a cheat day. I just consider it a day where I'm just gonna have a little bit more food than usual, but I'm not gonna go full blown out. You know, it's just you're just supposed to raise your carbs up. That's it. You know, you're not supposed to say I get to have this cheesecake. No, no, no. You'll probably have your daily intake just from that one slice of cheesecake. So as much as I hate to admit it, um, but yeah. So everything is gonna get super serial from now on. I really can't afford to muck up on the diet. I can't afford to miss a workout. I can't afford to let things affect me negatively and stuff like that. I just really need to get my head in the game and get ready for April. So I don't got anything else to say. It's gonna be next stressful 12 weeks. Yeah. So see you soon. Bye. Peace.